Hi there, this is Ahmed and you're watching me on another WP Foundation video. Today's video is about advanced guide to AMP for advanced and intermediate users. We are going to cover some of the advanced features which you must be aware of if you are a power user. So let's begin. So the first option that we are going to look at is the AMP takeover. What is AMP takeover? Let's go to the plugin settings. Make sure you have AMP for WP installed. So we'll just navigate to the options panel, and in the settings you will see an option called AMP takeover. This option makes your website primarily AMP. What do we mean by that? This is the 2016 that we have, and we will just enable the option, save changes, and let's see the preview then. Now notice the URL does not change, so but it is AMP. So your primary website is now AMP. If you go to a post, the URL does not change. It is still your old URL, but you are able to see the AMP version of it, right? So this AMP takeover, it takes over your whole website and makes it primarily AMP. So that's the first option. Let's go to another one. It's called convert AMP to WP theme. Now what this does is this over here. If you are going to use this, we need to turn off this and then turn this on. This outputs a WP version and an AMP version of your site. So let's try to see what it is. Now let's visit site. Now notice the look and feel did not change. So design is same, but now this is not AMP. This is a non-AMP version. Now let's go right into this. The URL is old, but the look and feel is of the Swift theme. But if you see the source code, you will realize that it is not AMP. It is actually a non-AMP version. So let's go to the AMP of this. So the AMP version is the same. So with this option, you will be able to get the AMP and the non-AMP same. So this is the one. Now let's go to the another one, which is called AMP theme framework. Now what is AMP theme framework? AMP theme framework is a starter theme which we have created for developers. It allows you to create custom themes for yourself. Now you can find details on this URL ampforwp.com/ampthemeframework. With the help of this starter theme, you are able to create anything that you want. So there are components available, there are tutorials available, and there is also a custom theme made for you which is available over here on the GitHub source code if you try this one. So here's the file of it. So for example, it is like a WordPress theme but built for AMP. So see header.php, AMP header core, then header part, and everything that you see over here is built with AMP menu, AMP search, and social. These are called components, which you can know more about it right here. So AMP theme framework basically is a starter theme, but the output of this is a plugin. So what I mean by that is once you download this, you need to upload it as a plugin from this plugins page. So it is a child plugin of AMP for WP. Then once you upload and activate this, you will be able to see that specific theme in this drop down. So design 1, 2, 3, and then Swift will be available, and below that Swift you will be able to see the new theme that we will just install. You can change the name of the theme, you can change each and every part of the theme. And this is amazing if you are a developer who wants to create a custom AMP theme. Then we'll move to another next part, which is advanced features of page builder. What are they? Let's check that out. So this is our test post, and over here you see we have a page builder, right? So in that page builder, these are the row settings, and we have an option called slant background, which you must check out. It's a new design trend that is catching up real fast. So this is one option that you must be aware of. Then in pre-built layouts,
It's
we
12
have
o'clock.
custom layouts built for you, and these are 3 free layouts that you can preview and import. Let's have a look at them. This is a features module page, this is a pricing page, and you can also save your own layout from here. You can even import or export the layout, and there are some options which allows you to add HTML or the style in this specific page. So these are some of the options which many people are not aware of. So another option that you must be aware of as an advanced user is the bulk options to hide and manage the viewability of the pages. So what I mean by that, let's go to the settings, hide AMP bulk tools. So this is the option that I'm talking about. Let's go over here, individual AMP page. So what is this actually? In the post, you will be able to see an meta box which allows you to basically show or hide AMP on that specific page. And this is the one I'm talking about, show AMP for current page, show or hide. By default it is show, which means if you have 1000 posts, then all of them will be set to show by default. Now if there is a use case where you don't want to activate AMP on all those 1000 pages or posts, you just want on the next set of posts which will be created for the next 1 month. So how you do that? So if we go here, we will set this to hide by default and then save. So when we do that, all the posts and pages will set to this as an option as in default. So the AMP will be there, but it will be hidden by default. Then you can just activate whenever you want. So this is a very handy tool for people who have certain requirements, and this option allows you to turn off AMP on specific categories, and this is the option that allows you to turn off the AMP based on the tags. So these are the 3 important options for people who want to activate AMP on specific pages or posts. So that was it. Then we'll move to the next one, which is called mobile redirection. In the mobile redirection is available in the settings and advanced settings. So what mobile redirection does is it automatically detects the browser and the viewport, and based on the device it will redirect people to AMP version. So let's say if I visit this page from desktop, it will open the non-AMP page, and if I open the same page with mobile, it will open the AMP page. So that's the difference. So if you go to this post from mobile, it will automatically be redirected to the AMP version. So let's have a look. This is mobile viewport. When we activate this, it will automatically redirect to the AMP version of the page. That is the mobile redirection. The next option is internal linking. So internal link is an option which points each and every internal link to an AMP version. So let's say if you have a post and it has 5 links to different posts, they will be linked to the non-AMP version by default. So if you want to point those links to the AMP version of those posts, then you need to enable this option. So this is the internal links. The next option is dev mode. Let's say you are creating an AMP version for your client, but you don't want the AMP version to be accessed by Google or any other people. So for that we have an option called dev mode. So if you activate the dev mode, only you will be able to see the AMP version, and Google will not be able to crawl it. Your users will not be able to see it. Nobody will be able to see it unless and until you are a logged in user. So search engines will not be able to crawl the AMP when you are in the dev mode. This is a handy for people who are developing the sites for the clients. So that was it for today. There are some more upcoming advanced features such as ability to change the AMP endpoint, and you can even set it as subdomain in the future. We are also working on the infinite scroll in the AMP, which is almost done, and then we are also working on the header footer builder, which will be coming out very soon. So that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, and ask your questions in the comments below. Thank you so much.